Hello and good evening. I am Jeremy Castillo. I'm a student at UCF studying business management, and today I'll be presenting inflated savings. Um, my problem came to me as an idea based off of what I've experienced before coming to UCF and during my time at UCF. This really all began right after COVID, during and after COVID, when I realized how far inflation was coming and the problems that were arising with it. There's a big problem with supply chain issues, inflation on gas, on energy, on almost everything you can name. The price of it has gone up, as we know. So that's where this idea came to me. And we can realize that everyone's purchasing power as a result went down very heavily. And so I thought, how does this affect me and how does this affect other students just like me? And when I came into UCF, I had a good chunk of savings from a job that I had as a teenager. And I realized that with this low savings and no job, I'm just a full time student, I was going to have to keep a very tight budget. Um, and with that, I thought, my target um, customers were going to be students just like me, lower income individuals, people who are just running on savings. And I thought, what better way to create a solution other than to make people more financially literate and be able to cut out unnecessary purchases and honestly just have a better feeling and outlook on saving so that they could increase their purchasing power and really target inflation the best way possible. Um, so my solution was to create an app. And what this app is going to do is it's going to help students gain knowledge on how to save their money, where to save their money, and other ways that they can spread out, their budget and raise their purchasing power. So what it's going to do is it's going to link all of the purchases that a person makes directly into the app, and it's going to file them under their categories, and it's going to show them, okay, if you're purchasing meat at Publix, it's a little expensive here. Why don't you get a subscription at Costco and go and purchase your meat and your vegetables and your fruits here? The same thing will be dealt with clothing, with gas, you know, even rent. It can obviously like target rent, and if rent is going to go up, you can put that into the app and say, okay, maybe I'll look for somewhere better next year, somewhere at the same price with the same amenities. And the competitors that are in this are a few apps. There's Acorn, there's Chime, and there's Mint. Acorn takes your spendings to the nearest dollar, it raises it to the nearest dollar, then invests it. Chime is very similar. You can input all your spendings, and it'll tell you, exactly where you're spending too much based off certain percentages. And Mint is a very similar app as well. Um, So yeah, with that, that is my solution to targeting inflation is just to be more financially literate. It's to increase your purchasing power, and it's to realize that we don't have to make unnecessary purchases as students, and we can really spread out our money better and make good habits that'll last a lifetime. So with that, my value proposition is that my app is simply going to have the most targeted marketing strategy. It's going to stay on top of us, the younger population, keep up with social media trends. We'll post lots of funny, good videos on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and it's going to stand out as the best there is, the most vibrant, the most simple to use financial savings app out there.